Всем привет, продолжаем проходить игру The Council. Надеюсь, видео нормально, все работает. В прошлый раз зачем-то стали на сторону Вашингтона и прочих. Наверное, стоило все-таки за девушкой, зато и за другими работать. Нормально. Или, в общем, на сторону девушки денег этого. Будем проходить, непонятно, что происходит. Мамашка наша какая-то двинутая, чуть не прикончила нас в прошлой серии. Мы знали. Это здесь я был. Лички нет еще.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Говорю, если кому за это.
President George Washington.
Ваши. А я дальше.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Так, вот к этому да. Сходи.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Наши этой
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
парту сгоняем.
The Beaucaire dinner. It hasn't been signed yet, but
Рукопись не
there's a letter
подписана, к ней
with it.
прижаны письма. Кася аж 4 эти. Дорогой Бонапарт, как обещал, посылаю вам страницы, которые стоит опубликовать в ближайший месяц. Знаю, что лишь из-за нехватки времени вы могли написать эти строки самостоятельно. Все идеи принадлежат вам. Вы мне ничего не должны, ваш успех пойдет на пользу всем нам.
So, Bonaparte is going to publish a book that he didn't write. That crafty little rascal.
Надо мне ее изучать, тратить. Имеют еще?
It isn't signed. That's some quality paper.
Подписи нет, бумага очень дорогая,
And
почта
that
знакома.
handwriting, I'd say it's Mortimer's.
Понятно.
My dearest son,
Осталось.
a bicorn decorated with a cockade. It's a beautiful weapon. Lovely damask blade.
Я все видел.
It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Наверное, нет. Так, наверное, все. Дальше. Комната фон Вельнера. Какая там была?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Надо мне к ней вопрос зайти или не надо? Опять ник.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Надо пока.
Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. President George Washington.
Моя, наверное.
Monsieur Johann von Wulner.
К этому сгоняем.
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an
Я
art
уже был
that is
здесь.
performed
Был
on the
здесь.
matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment. Very metaphorical as occult theories go, the human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
Подожди. Аган, рад, что мы сможем встретиться, я ни секунды не сомневался, что мое приглашение не будет отвергнуто, несмотря на опасность, наши близкие знакомства. Много в этот раз я в силах беспокоить, ставки высокие, как никогда, так что мы будем работать вместе, обнадеживает меня Аган. Надеюсь слышать новость, которые могли меня порадовать, с нетерпением жду нашей встречи Грега Икс. Это начитал. Пойдемте к этому, который там по пути встречался. Не помню, нам туда или куда. Привет всем, кто подходит. Ух ты. Вот. Насчет грима не знаю, пока не покупал, пока буду.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way.
Блин, надо будет думать. Кто в чате в эту игру не играл? Сказано, наверное, нет. По 4 хреновин. Отнимает много, может, слабости его. Слабости мы. У меня есть зелье, которое позволит отнять очки. Одно могу, наверное, если
Excuse me, but I must fetch a letter for the Duke.
Very well, sir.
по
They
слабости.
pass.
Слабостью. Как бы. Вот, Тамагочек, привет. Это он меня ж спросил. Ключ оккультный. Я не знаю, короче, насчет грима. Что ты скажешь, Тамагочек, по поводу грима? Нормальный там DLC? Если это всё. Пока нет смысла покупать его мне. Я не знаю, буду я...
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Я даже не знаю, покупать мне его, не покупать буду я его. Эту еще.
Manuel Godoy, a painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty. The Kiss of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers. Can you imagine a worse betrayal?
Yes, my.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
Ой-ой-ой. Это, наверное,
It looks like someone's hidden something on the back of this painting. It's a letter. Of course, it's written in Spanish. And it reeks of lavender. Well, well, Mr. Godoy, you seem very interested in hiding this letter. Another secret romance, I presume?
4 хрени от них. Опять мне тратить это теле, чтобы Наверное, полезная информация. Ладно, потрачу еще.
So, let's see what it says.
Сокровище мое, прости, что снова пришлось уехать пустая ради благополучия моей страны. У меня разрывается сердце от того, что мы расстались в ссоре, поэтому ты любовь всей моей жизни, Жозеф. Ты знаешь всем, что у меня есть, что я могу бросить твоим ногам, я обязан королеве. Останься со мной, прошу тебя, ради нашей любви, наших будущих детей. Не ревнуй, молю мои мысли только о тебе, все остальное не фарс.
It seems that the queen isn't the only one enjoying the Lord Duke's favors. If the queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me. You never know.
Это по... Герцог, нашим разведчикам удалось кое-что выяснить. Мистер Хей действительно намеревается заключить соглашение с Великобританией. Похоже, они хотят подорвать экономику Франции и Испании, перекрыть морские торговые пути. Наша казна и так терпит убытки из-за запрета на ввоз продукции из Франции, а теперь пострадает и наша колония. Уверен, вам удастся решить этот вопрос мирным путем. На дальнейших указаний. Это пока не понятно, что тут должен. Мне какой-то дебаф повешен. Обление какое-то.
Amber crystals. Maria Louisa of Parma. Although not Godoy's true love,
Книгу нашего
the
благородства
queen is
меча.
his benefactress according to some people.
Дает это. Мабочек, ты тут еще? Что скажешь по поводу этого DLC? Нормально, нет? Или пока непонятно? Благородство меча. И вот это будет часть последней на как к разным умениям. Это ловкость, да.
Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to. A Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran. Brutus and his companions taking an oath to kill Caesar.
Она все найдет.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Prometheus, punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man.
Там не только из-за того, что он украл, у него еще была тайна, которая узнал то, что его вес может лишиться по своего титула, или такого. Если бы от него родился сын от какой-то там определенной женщины, тогда бы он вверг бы своего отца, то есть. Ну, из-за того, что он еще и И людям огонь передал за то, что он унес тайну Тейбла, он хотел раз.
Volner's probably still behind the door. I best go out through the balcony just in case.
Есть что ли? Интересно, что в комнату я только один раз, по-моему, свою заходил, позволил. Это совершалось. А я что-то это что? По коллекционной мании, это непонятно, где они нужны, мне их 3 уже. Они вместе там пригодятся. А я помню. Красиво, да. Да, тут лимонные эти, это значит, я помню, рядом. Правильно. Тут я все собирался, что приклеено было. Вот я наконец в своей комнате спустя черт из времени. Это я смог взять на. А здесь мед, наверное, лишнее.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Dear Monsieur de Richet,
Тут что-то.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Я тоже внизу. А нет, только. Иногда их не видно прям. Могут где угодно. В углу где-нибудь быть эти монеты. Что там гудит снаружи? Заводит. Это все. Будут. А, это не. Дайте. Да, пришел. Блин, она, конечно, немного нудноватая стала. Я... Кажется, вот так, да? Кажется, я мог просто навести, я не обратил на это подписку. Я не могу. Опять туда, где мы хабать все время, где мы ходили. Раз вот эта книга встречается, но
Actress,
не
the
могу.
Miller brothers. Mother
That-
expressly forbade me from reading it.
Брать. А это он и есть или нет? По-моему, это он и есть. Они с Наполеоном немного похожи были. По кофейку налить чайку сделать ходить. О, не выспавшись. Потом опять.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
И опять навык.
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed. I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark raving mad? There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity, young man. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries, just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
The Golden Order, my friend. The Order is everywhere. We come from France. We are President of the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions and the means
Короче,
to carry
этот
them
орден
out.
повсюду.
You'll
И
see, once all
США, и
hell breaks out
Франция,
and
где только его нет.
English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong. Tell me, do you really...
Да, блин. Это еще надо 4 этапа пройти.
If Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France.
Duke Manuel, for Spain, I don't know. But for you, I'm convinced that Lord Mortimer will thank you generously.
You would not be trying to bribe me, would you?
Nothing could be further from my mind. It would be an insult to believe that someone such as yourself might have a practical attitude towards its virtue. Even so, it is only natural that you be supported and encouraged if you were to follow Lord Mortimer, isn't it?
Indeed, for services rendered, it would be natural for me to receive compensation for the time spent achieving such an undertaking, yes?
Naturally. And, given your status, my Lord Duke, the compensation would have to be considerable.
Naturally. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
Там закончилось, что ли, здесь? Университет, раз он...
I'm
Yeah.
sure that Lord Mortimer will be very appreciative. He's always supported those who have given him help, and you know well that he has every means to do so.
That at least is true.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're
Yes.
trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke. See you tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah.
that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
А, все, что ли? Я могу поспать, что ли? Могу по... этого еще. Типа про...
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Все, я у него все, что можно уже. Надеялся, он черно может. Ищет. Полезно. Хочу, что я хочу. 5 уровень, это сейчас получилось плюс очку. Поднимется, да. Это неудачу. Это, блядь, реально. Терпеть неудачу. И я. Манипулирование одно. Пользуется навыком манипулирования 10 раз. Один раз надо манипулирование использовать. То есть сразу. Это все.
Huh, that's me.
Опаньки, кто-то тут...
Good evening.
Тихо, тихо, к нам тут кто-то пришел. Она развлечется. Просрать. В интернете найти. Что будет?
Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
That's
Yeah.
not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
А какая она из
You
них?
are a rash
Они
one.
обе
However, if
близняшки.
ever you want to change
Одна
sides,
другой
please
представится.
feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind, although you would have everything to gain by it.
А кого выбрать? Выбрать варианты того, как они. Там в Холм, Мортимер. Что она от нас хочет? Кого она? Сократного?
Do you perhaps know something that I don't? Come on, Emily. It's time you lay your cards on the table. If you have a good reason for Spain to
Я
keep
бы хотел
Louisiana,
обратно к
I'm
ней,
all ears.
конечно, перейти.
Louis, I can assure you on good authority that the Crown will never let France take over Louisiana without taking firm
И плюс
action.
еще провести
Your
с ней
country
ночь
has everything
хочется.
to lose,
Замутить
especially
с ней надо
now,
бы.
it being
Ну или
weakened
сразу
as
с
it is
двумя
on the home front.
In other words,
близняшками этими.
you believe the aim is to weaken France?
Just an observation, Louis. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Блин, ну что они такие выборы-то? Притвориться или просто, да? Блин. интернете не... Блин, знаете,
Of course, Emily.
Admit, though, that it does make you think.
я
There's still
доверяю.
time,
Мы
you
до этого
know.
и доверяли.
Join us before it's too late.
Ладно, суть.
I admit, you've sown the
Только
seed
из-за
of
того,
doubt,
что
but
наверняка у
I
нас
don't know
что-то
how Lord
получится.
Mortimer's gonna take my last-minute change
Да
of
и
mind.
тем более
Don't
там
worry
этот был
yourself about that, really.
священник,
It's
который
only
за
discussions
нас
and verbal
вроде.
jousting.
А я выбрал
No one's
в
going to
прошлой
die,
серии
whatever happens.
за этих
And Sir
всяких
Gregory will be
Наполеонов,
there to support you.
Вашингтона, ну,
Very
их
well.
политику.
You can count on me to join your side then. But don't tell anyone until the vote.
Promise.
И
We'll make a
заговоры.
good team. You'll see.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
И, блин, опять дать мне... Что там у нас было? Лжем ей разок. Можно? Может, у меня нет такой. Давайте
I've seen her,
расскажем,
Emily.
ладно.
What? When was that?
A little earlier, just before the conference. She was hiding.
And did you manage to speak to her?
She's not the same. I don't know what's been happening to her, but she's changed. I
Если я
found her
правильно
in a
выбрал.
deplorable state with one of her hands cut off. I mean, she was saying crazy things, bordering on delirium.
What? Did you say one of her hands was cut off? What happened to her?
I don't know. She wouldn't say.
And did she tell you why she shot Emma?
No. Unfortunately, we were unable to broach the subject. She seemed terribly upset, Emily. There's something strange going on here. She was fearful of something or someone.
Excuse me, Louis, but until we see proof of the contrary, she's the one who is sowing death everywhere she goes.
Это
We
все
are the ones who ought to be
намудрили, намудрили в
fearful.
этой игре.
I know.
No, I apologize for that remark. Who do you think she's hiding from? Mortimer?
I don't know. Maybe.
Louis, I don't want to pile it on, but I would understand her feelings there. You ought to be wary of Mortimer. He's a manipulator, a liar, a coward who doesn't assume his responsibilities at all.
What exactly happened between you two, Emily? You're so radically against him.
Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Опа, пошло дело.
Come, Louis.
Он или на самом деле был?
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough. Oh, why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing: to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Опять кровь идет. Что происходит с моим персонажем? Понятно. Его плющит и...
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions.
Так, я, наверное, сейчас пойду попить, сделаю что-нибудь. Ставлю большой. Так, ладно, делаем большой перерыв минуты. Так, я тут.
And check the temperature of your respective positions, so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer. We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and it...
Goodbye? Come, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
Ой-ой-ой.
What is he doing?
If you think France
France
is
и
playing
войну.
with you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations rise against you, young man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune. Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
Она
How could it be
переманивала.
otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is
Так у
your
нее
position?
муж есть, что ли?
4, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru.
Да, она с nami
You're
кувыркалась.
making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, really?
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques,
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my
Ой,
freedom back, my
ой-ой-ой.
lord. I shall no
Ой-ой-ой,
longer
пауза,
work
пауза,
for you.
пауза, блин. Ходи. Еще выбрать. Интернет смотреть. Я, что ли, жахнуть? Блин, вот это... Я обычно не смотрю тут в игре ничего, но в таких местах, конечно. Я посмотреть нельзя. Я не понимаю, по-моему, вмешаться мудрено.
Wait!
Dorishe, you just can't help it,
Противостояние еще это.
Stop trying to play the hero, man.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things.
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things and...
Блин, это ж... Не.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need.
Блин, а мне не хватит. Написано, что надо убеждение. Я все
I'm
потрачу
sure we
сейчас.
can work things out.
But you don't know him.
Let's stay united, Jack.
Потом не
He's
хватит.
nothing without us.
Наверное.
Really?
Trust me.
А, у меня же есть мед. Это вроде.
This is not who you are. You're better than that.
You don't know me.
Yes,
Отлично.
I do. I know you're no coward, so give me your weapon, please.
But
There's nothing to fear. I'm right here.
I don't want him to talk to me.
Don't worry, you're safe now, Jacques.
Молодчик.
Monsieur Peru,
Спасибо.
would have seriously hurt someone if Monsieur de Richet here hadn't stopped you. Your behavior is unacceptable. You would do better to go and rest in your apartment. My friends, we shall continue the conference later. I would like to apologize for the inexcusable behavior of my guest. We all need to recover from all of this excitement. Take the rest of the day off.
О, собрание. Часть 3, собрание. Я вроде поменял сторону. Я что-то... Они намудрили в этой игре, ребят. А, я ж там вот поставил, надо в этот раз. Сейчас отойду. Так, 9 глава получается. А что есть, то есть. Посмотрим, сколько я еще получу. 10-го шли. И могу этих. В эти, конечно. Я успел прокачать. Бросить. Докачивать остальные до 2-го. Надо докачать. Здесь не хватает. Наверное, неправильно я все прокачиваю. Перцы.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us celebrate Louis's courage. He enabled us to avert a tragedy.
Yes, that was very noble of you, Louis.
You have given us all a fine lesson in courage.
Thank you.
He owes you his life. That's quite something. That madman deserves to die.
We are providing Monsieur Peru with care, but rest assured, he is no longer a danger to himself or anyone else. I think everyone needs a little rest. Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Так, еще вот это надо. 5. Это жалко не. Куда в идеале бы все. Это вряд ли. Я замучен. Могу, наверное, до конца. Убеждение. Тут еще много всяких не собрано. Вопрос. Надо ли мне?
Louis, I wanted to thank you personally. I admire what you did to save Monsieur Peru's life. You have given us all a wonderful lesson in courage.
Don't mention it, my lord. You would have done the same. I was just quicker.
Ah, humility is a fine quality, sir.
Where is he now?
In his room. I've sedated him. I don't want him trying to take his life again. Or, worse yet, attacking one of the guests. When in despair, Monsieur Peru is clearly a dangerous man.
Ой-ой-ой. Выбрать. Так, где-то какая слабость. И назад. Это я. Мама. Честно. Но в политике я заметил эту слабость. Экологию.
Tell me, my lord, can you think of any reason why he would be so terrified of you?
Terrified? Come now, that's a bit harsh. I think he was simply unable to put things into perspective. I see no reason to fear me. Ask President Washington. I don't believe I'm such a difficult friend.
Having spoken to him, I can assure you that he feared you even more than death itself. Had he disappointed you in any way recently?
Of course, he was on the edge. He was desperate, and it grew noticeable in his work. Our collaboration was probably coming to an end, but I certainly didn't feel the need to threaten him, ever.
But without you, no more support, no more money. It was an end to his social status. If you lost, he lost everything, didn't he?
No, not his life.
Thanks to me, I guess. On that note, my lord, I'll be leaving you. Have we covered everything?
Absolutely. Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support during the conference. You've made the right choice, and it gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this project.
Что выбрать опять? Ой, блин. Я же вроде поменял.
Now, I won't hide from you the fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have a few more cards to play. You'll see. Anything can happen in politics.
I'll see you later, my lord.
Опять в комнату свою вернулся. Я ж только что там был в своей комнате. Я все-таки на время приметнулся. Потом окажется, что им присоединюсь к другим.
Mentioned it yesterday.
Есть.
Either to you or to someone else. Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your yes is not sufficient. Tell the others, for crying out loud. Remember to close my window once you've done my room. This isn't Corsica, you know. I'm freezing.
Of course, sir. I'll see to it straight away.
Good. Proceed.
Yes, sir.
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Louis, once again, bravo for what you did. If it weren't for you, Peru would have blown his brains out. You've got courage. I like this. We just lost a vote for the next conference, and we already had fewer votes than Holm. I must absolutely find a solution.
Excuse me, sir, but given recent events, I find it somewhat cavalier to return to your political preoccupations so quickly.
Yes, I know. You must find me inhumane. But what can I do? We are here to decide upon the fate of our nations, Louis. It is time you realize what is at stake here. I hold nothing against Monsieur Peru personally, but what concerns me most right now is to not lose sight of the objectives of this meeting. In short, we haven't a minute to lose. I'll leave you now.
Just a minute.
Ой-ой-ой.
Can you tell me what Duchess Hillsborough proposed to you on the night of the conference?
I was sure you'd ask me that. Not that I hold the Duchess dear to my heart, but I do nevertheless have some scruples. I have noticed you hovering around her since you arrived, and I only have one piece of advice to give you. Don't forget why she came here. And don't delude yourself.
That makes 2 pieces of advice.
Ah, how you love having the last word. Now, Louis, time is running short, and as I said, I'm in a hurry. I have to go now. I will see you later.
Ce Jacques Peru? Ce Jacques Peru?
Sorry, sir, but you cannot go through. We have very clear instructions from Lord Mortimer. Monsieur Peru must rest.
Нет, так нет.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Хорошо.
No answer. Nothing. Emily? Emily, are you there?
Emily!
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Yes, let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's all right? Are you still there?
А что с моей этой?
Emily? Emily, are you there?
Вис. А чё это я не могу двигаться?
Emily!
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Я...
Yes, let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's
Ну
all
ладно,
right?
ладно, дайте отойти.
Are you still there?
Блин, там она, раз она отвечает. Чё двигаться-то не... Клавиатура. О, ну, нажать еще. Ой, дойти там.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte. Monsieur Jacques Perru. Duke Manuel Godoy.
Monsieur de Richet, I have no time. I was about to join Sir Gregory. Come back later.
I wanted to talk to you a moment
I
and...
am expected. I'm sorry. We shall talk later.
Понятно.
Huh, that's me.
Сейчас-то мне дадут что-нибудь, очки какие-нибудь. Хотя почти не играл.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
И сплошные заговоры. Мамашка. Еще кто-то.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Опять у меня подлагивает. В этой игре так фиг. Без ракет все. Она показывает. Ощущение, что действительно просадки. Опять в комнату Эмили.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Верно.
I can't understand what she's saying.
Видите, не? Блин. Апер. Так.
I can't open it. It must be blocked on the other side. I'll have to find another way in, quick.
Соседнему. Так. Ломать-то вряд ли получится, если распер. Так. Балкон.
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit!
Здесь заперто. Ну, блин, такую-то выломать можно. Офигеть, нифига себе, тут 2 очка. Ладно.
Huh. It's as if there are several people in...
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this.
Ой-ой-ой-ой.
What are you on about now?
И
I should never have
видите?
told you what happened to me. That's how it works.
Ствол наставил еще
I'm
делать.
not that naive.
A letter
I
from
know
William
inside.
Pitt.
А как тогда? Рождение что-то открыл. Я какой-то самый хреновый вариант, да его даже нет. Ладно.
Here, addressed to Emily.
We'll end up losing
He's the
everything
present
if you
Prime Minister. A letter from William Pitt.
Я уже, наверное, все
addressed to
осматривал.
Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15
Просто,
years
походу,
ago.
надо просто к ним.
Madam, I shall never thank
Когда
you
не стану
enough
благодарить вас
for
за
all your
постоянную
care and
заботу и
attention.
внимание, я у вас
I shall
долгу
be
в конце
indebted to you
своих
till
дней.
my
Прости,
last
что
breath.
угодно я все
If you
сделаю,
have
что
any
касается
request
моего
of me,
фильма, я
you
обязательно
only need
верно
ask.
благодарен за вами.
With regards to my son William,
Знаете, что при
I shall
прощении
never
скоро
thank you
сами
enough for
поймете,
looking after
что вас
him. You
нуждается.
know the
Как мы
latter's
договаривались с королевой
preferences, and
Шарлоттой,
you will
наш друг
understand he
герцог,
needs you desperately. For that,
и не
and
встретиться
as
с вами
agreed
в
with Queen
течение полгода.
Charlotte, our friend Duke
Этого вы
Hillsborough will
позабудьте.
carry out his task
Да,
of
искренне ваш
meet with
Олимпийт
you
граф
within 6
Чатам.
months. From then on, you'll be free from want.
Жопа, походу, надо выходить туда, это делать. Есть тут какой-то другой вариант? А, знаете... Эй,
What on earth is... You...
мамашка валяется.
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you,
Две сестры
you are joking,
одинаково,
I hope,
близняшки.
right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What?
Напомнил,
If you think
напомнил
you're
на
going
фильм
Louis,
«Престиж».
help me, I beg you.
Не
I
буду
can
говорить,
no
что
longer
там, но...
reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You pretty little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on, then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on, then. Shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well,
Начинается. В фильмах такое тоже было. Помню сейчас каких
Yes, but I'd
близнецами.
like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival,
Динамики. И это жопа. Не помню.
you gave me something. I wasn't feeling very well, and you gave me something. What was it?
My handkerchief. And you even kept it. It was stained with your blood. Louis, I already told her. This is all a waste of time. I'm the one who told you.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
When we arrived at the manor, someone was already present in the Great Hall. Who was it?
George Washington, President of the United States, Louis. Of course you are able to reply. I'm the one who told you.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll. Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
Not at all. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
Блять.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Нету.
We found ourselves in Mortimer's secret gallery. What did we find in that room?
A load of old junk that Mortimer had collected. A so-called Pandora's box in the form of an urn. An old sheepskin that he must take for the golden fleece. The Bible of Judas. Property deeds as old as the hills. And a broken old sword. You are wasting your time, Louis. She already knows all that. Of course
Это будет поддакивать.
I was there. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well, let's talk about us. Last night, you came to visit me, and I can't help wondering why. Why did you come to my room?
Louis, you must be mistaken. I did not go to your room last night. And that's where your little game ends, Emma. Because I never told you about it. So, there you can't answer. What? No! You didn't do that. I didn't want you to be jealous of Louis. Remember how you always used to react whenever you felt you were competing against a man? You dirty...
That's enough. I've had enough of this charade. That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
Ай, блин. А чё у меня? Работает. Не могу. Надо выбрать настоящий, а кто я прослушал.
It's you, Emily.
No, Louis! She is manipulating you!
No, Emma. It's her. I know it. Despite all the trouble you've gone to put one over on me, I know it is her.
That's enough now, Emma. You little slut! Don't think you are going to get away with this so easily. You are going to stop your little game right now. Never. I am Duchess Hills. No.
Emily?
I am the Duchess.
But...
You don't. Dear God, what have I done? See what you've done. See?
Louis?
Mother!
What on earth is...
Go away. You must go. Everyone is going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Come on, Louis.
Запуск каковой Эмили, Эмма.
Leave us.
Emily, What's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I am coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her. Please. Go. I'll cover you.
Я запутал.
What? What are you doing there? Stop!
God damn it. Now what's going on?
Вроде правильно все. Я пущу склеп, там, где я наш встретился. Дед умер. Дед умер, я его не заметил. Как его звали-то? Морти, да, он. Теперь я не смогу. Слабость. Да, это. Понятно, а теперь где этот склеп?
Good God! They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
Склеп, по-моему, она там, где склеп. Там, где сад этот. Где склеп-то? Наверное, там, где мы ее встретили. Из библиотеку и сад, по-моему. Да. Здесь работу расправ. Штатная, где мы ходили, мам. Nice. Здесь что-то пропустил.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a
Полезно.
boost.
Академия наук. знания дает. Ага. И вообще сюда, ни сюда не понятно. Золотой эликсир. Наверное, сюда я ее сюда здесь встретил. А вот он.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and rational. I know you are going to find this hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next?
Про демонов
An ancient monster with a head like an octopus?
А та девчонка, которая умерла,
Have they got horns and a
на панка была
ponytail?
похожа. Она
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
Малый Дед Мороз.
Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
No, even if Home does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Home had sent Volner to get it for him.
Holm and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those two.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
О, по-моему, она реально... Хотя...
I went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world
Она сама на демона похожа. Когда мы нашли, она даже не узнала нашего главного героя, хотела убить его.
Many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Holm are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel. Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later. Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him!
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him, or rather he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
Она говорит.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
Настоять попробуй.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this
если он действительно демон, почему не убил спокойно ее?
One last thing. What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those
I'm
details.
sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Носителем того демона,
No, I don't think it was Mortimer.
Еще и опятый у
Her
него.
father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
Do you know who killed her?
Absolutely not.
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing. And then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
Welcome.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
Samuel Ritter du Choix, you wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel. But frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that. I shall show you.
По-моему, я все тут выбрал.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
There. That's why we are here.
Эй, блин. Так, лицо к лицу. Завершили.
Точнее. Ашкой. Или все. Том языка знания книгу находим. Знания мы берем. Обязательно мне тратить. Другие. А куда это? Да, просто. Да-да.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 5 objects before we try anything.
Are the 5 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Списки архитектор. Хотя опять, блин, какую-то...
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving. Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
In a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course. An exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
This is the book in which you left your correspondence with Duchess Hillsborough, isn't it?
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see. There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand
слишком
before
много
I did need
всего.
one. And you can see the result.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
Если я замучаюсь тут искать,
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Not all of them, though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. and come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us.
And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6466.
Жопу. Я могу потратить. Языка знания. Кажется, пока не надо тратить. Но я все равно никуда. Играть и играть, я думаю, потом я смогу это все выбрать. Пока только языка и знания, наверное. Не подождите. Из-за того, что я выбрал. Да, я выбрал. Правильно. Знания, остальные пока не. Ох, нифига себе, сколько всего надо найти. Старый. Ой. Ну вот у меня тут раз. Тут много еще чего пропущено. Или это потом? Поезде Библия Гутенберга. Ты. Да, будет непросто это собрать, я тут замучу. Так, они.
An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
A Byzant.
Так.
Famous cross of Clement III.
In
one key. Found.
Мани. Не.
Honey. You couldn't have hoped for better.
Все подобно, чтобы. Да идти-то. Онлайн надала. А, в тайную комнату там что-то. А о, ключ оккультным воздух. Канон. По логике одно. На место. А, это выход. Просто загрузилось, поэтому это забрал вещь.
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one? Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet. That statue is not positioned correctly.
Так, комната.
Open sesame.
Это что-то.
Now, given all the relics preserved here, it wouldn't surprise me if Mortimer claimed it was Excalibur.
Well, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by...
О. Оно или не оно?
Mortimer himself.
Ну, по-моему, и есть уже. Убирать долг. Здесь, по-моему, надо было собрать.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often, otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it. Caesar's laurel wreath. If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could mean... No, that's impossible. No, not Caesar. So that's Pandora's box? An urn? The ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend.
брат. Теперь-то обратно
Right.
на...
I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Yes. Гвозди, Библия, толкование. Ты еще есть, я пропустил.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
А надо. Башенная комната или куда надо было? А как раз, по-моему, возле камина. А, кстати, я тут так и не открыл шкатулку.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form? Charming. Which four-letter word could open this chest?
Это я код про Зевса находил. Да, наверное, тут. Янтаря, понятно, значит, тут был. Помню, сейчас случайно этот. О, я сразу получил к этому. Башенный.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Ой, напугал немножко.
He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters. Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain. There must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Треба посмотреть, наверное, это. Я не знаю, какие слабости. Клонение, допустим.
I see. I know what it's about.
Do you know who was doing their communicating in this room?
Yes, but of course we must keep it to ourselves because it is still a sensitive matter. Volner and Elizabeth had an affair. Volner hinted that he'd found a way to remain discreet about it. I admit it is ingenious.
Well, I would never have guessed.
Delighted to have helped, but I still have to find my mother.
Of course. We shall see each other later in that case.
Wasted enough time. The Bible.
Я не понял, какие слабости у него были-то? У этого не найдены слабости. Это и есть реально демон. Тоже слабости. Этого тоже неизвестно о слабости. Что-то это очень много. Либо он демон реально, либо...
A chest with the occult
А,
symbol
кстати, вот это я так и не открыл, по-моему. Нашел ж ключ. Золотой лик. Что ли? Инвентаря. Это я ищу. Берега. Наверное, всё. Там пропало сверху. Меньше задания осталось.
Hey, look, there.
No, I don't see anything.
Come, Louis, look. Someone's clearly drawn a 4 in the dust. I have a clue.
He's going to be disappointed when he sees the Bible's disappeared.
Ладно. Тут некоторые места надо повторно.
the signs of obscurantism.
Крест, гвозди, Библия, толкование верность, средства для пересчета дат.
An armillary sphere.
Алло.
Perfect. That will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
Одну забрали. Что еще? Гвозди, что ли? Гвозди, я даже не помню, где они были. Взял я их. В этом, кажется. И карты, и прочая срань была в этом. И было. Инвентарь.
Right. This time, it'll be a lot quicker. If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
А подожди. Правильно, все правильно.
Of course.
Да быстрее. Ну. Единственное, я тут не получил. А действие?
Van Leeuwenhoek microscope? The most sophisticated microscope there is. When I think of the difficulty the Order had in getting hold of one of these...
Это... Дорогой друг, кто возвышается на 7 олимпийцев. А, это про Зевс это.
Feathers, pigeons probably. Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. What on earth could that be?
По-моему, я все смотрел этих карт.
A hand of tarot
Можно
cards.
с ними было взаимодействовать. Я могу это сделать.
The Emperor, a symbol of power and stability. Temperance, which expresses a reward. And the Chariot, now that evokes triumph. If this hand is anything to go by, Mortimer's destiny promises to be glorious. There. Those are
вот
the names
они.
I was looking for. I noticed they were old and rusty, but I hadn't noticed these traces of... Could that be blood? Is it really the relic of the Holy Cross? I can hardly believe it.
Все, короче, взято. По всей видимости, скоро завершится. Полезно. Обратный код 6466.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
Там его ввел. А здесь что-нибудь? Близко. Разок. В игре про осадки.
Golden elixir.
Забыл, что я тут осматривал и подобрать не попал. Смотреть, пока я тут. Может, мало ли не смогу вернуть. Вроде все. Да. Говорим с... Говорить...
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse.
Это, блин, мудрено они.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed one nail in Bethlehem, one in chapter 2, and one in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas. The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Да, ладно. Это. Корпус. Резбит. Кем? Безда. Безда. Такой город. Понятно. Ясно. Опять смотреть.
Interesting.
Louis, be very careful. I got the same result just before losing my arm.
Трачусь. Блин, это без интернета, это я хер. Иклы. Это хреновень-то. Ошибаться в этой игре нельзя, играть не. Вообще, по-моему.
Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Teveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem. Chapter 2, verse 6. And so it was that, while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered of a child. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid.
Они издеваются, как это. Как определять?
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. Clearly, we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals.
Я уже 3 дня.
These towns have one thing
Эту игру сложновато местами. Догадки раз. Блин, он мне неправильное название, что ли, поставил. На самом деле, 4-й должен быть стрим.
There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Зависло.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states: waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon,
Сейчас лето лучше
waning gibbous,
побольше отдыхать,
last
чем
quarter,
время этим
waning
всеми
crescent,
заниматься.
and the cycle starts over.
Опять потом
Full shadow
холода
moon.
начнутся. Дожди.
The moon shadow moves from west to east. Nineteenth of Jumada al-Awwal, 639,
Мне это даст.
waning gibbous.
Агрю.
Chapter 14, verse 22. On the 7th of Nisan, 3793, Jesus shared his Last Supper in the Cenacle in Jerusalem. Chapter 14, verse 22. And as they did eat, Jesus took bread and blessed and broke it and gave to them and said, "Take, eat. This is my body." And he took the cup, and when he'd given thanks, he gave it to them, and they all drank of it. Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Tebeth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem. Chapter 2, verse 6. And so it was that, while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered of a
Уж хотел
child.
завершать его
And
стрим
she brought
сейчас,
forth
а в
her
итоге тут
firstborn son, and
загадка
wrapped him
мудреная.
in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid.
Даже в интернете непонятно как. Да, круто. Попыток интересно получается было.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 10, verse 30. I and the Father are one.
Сколько 10 попыток или меньше, не знаешь, сколько у тебя получилось, чтобы убить его?
Chapter 10, verse 30. I and the Father are one.
Ого. Мало так. понял. Может, там надо подкачанным прям быть. Убивать. Короче, не знаю, попробовать ввести просто то, что написано в интернете. Я не знаю, как это.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category. Clearly, we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals.
These towns have one thing in common. They're all related to the life and death of Jesus. For example, Jordan is the place of the baptism of Christ.
Ну, как на карте. Делать нельзя. Блин, тут даже по этим подсказкам, книгам непонятно. В интернете, если только...
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
Уж без интернета чеканешься, когда с этим...
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
Да, вот это они нам... Картинки не понятно, что там написано. Картинки тоже ничего. Красный. И там нельзя никак перезагрузить. Поэтому, конечно, можно было добить там, что правильно сделать, но я неправильно сделал, я так понимаю, мне руку оттяли. А, ты ж фильмы только. Вроде так там было картина. Как не сохранить? Хранение. В одном не так сделать. Летон не. Понял. Сейчас я могу без руки остаться, если я неправильно тут.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
По картинке
I
непонятно.
never doubted you, my son.
Правильно сделал. Так вообще как там непонятно, как это все угадывать. Это все вводится. Даже в самом прохождении. Это хрень. А X-мены такого властелины все. Или He-Man называется, или X. Энный. Сейчас подкачай, наверное, на этом. Эту документальность одну. Так. Хорошо. Наверное, сейчас завершаю стрим, блин, уже долбался. Это непонятные загадки еще. И иногда, конечно, легко проходится, но иногда приходится в интернет смотреть. Понятно. А, все, да, как раз окончание главы можно на этом прерваться будет. Не помню, какая-то третья глава, у меня там неправильно еще стрим название пометился. Это уже третий или четвертый стрим уже должен быть, а там, по-моему, второй, наверное. Правильно, опять что-то. Так, можно пропустить. Блок. А, третья я завершу главу. Осталось 2 главы еще. Рискни качать дополнительные очки навыка, да. Ага, хорошо. Когда до стрима, до вечера я уже 5 следить. Сейчас я завершу в любом случае стрим. Это что? Ставить можешь, тратить. Нет. Добить. Тратить. А у меня их все равно всего 3. В прошлый раз я не тратил. Я зря вставляю их. Ловкость. Так можно.
I sense that Mr.
Сейчас видео пройдет, и я завершу стрим.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better, if you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Ага, ну, их поймали, что руку, что ли, оттискали мне?
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around. Be careful, Mother. As if me saying that will make any difference. Knowing Mortimer, I wouldn't be surprised if he rigged his crypt with traps.
So you think the door is not enough?
Do you want to wager your other hand?
You've got a point there. We have to find that weapon. What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Лонгин, который... Это вот. Алиус.
Oh, that's what we come to find? The lance that a centurion stuck in the side of Christ at his crucifixion?
That's it.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Лена, вот, как бы с ней отношения не попортить.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis. I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly.
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
Мне нужно отыскать копье Лонгин. Что ж, на этом, ребят, мы и закончим. Всем спасибо, кто ходил. Подписывайтесь на канал, если хотите поддержать донатики и все прочее. Таня, спасибо, ходил. Хранимся, видим главное. Стараюсь Хотя завтра выходной будет. Скорее всего, через 2 дня будет следующий стрим. Всем спасибо, кто заходил. Буду думать над тем, чтобы пройти Grimdown. И DLC, возможно, куплю. Посмотрим. Хорошо бы, если бы кто-нибудь поддержал, закинул донатики. Кто хочет посмотреть на DLC Grimdown, да и саму игру. Всем удачи, всем пока.